I am wearing the brand new Villa's YOKO in dark sand rooted. You can find it at Wig Studio One. This wig was sent to me by Wig Studio One so I could give you all of the details before you decide to purchase. You can find it at Wig Studio One by dropping below the video. Expand the description box. There'll be a direct product link located in the description. It'll be titled Villa's YOKO. If you click on the link, it'll take you out to the site. You can see the colors and the pricing. Remember, Villa is an automatic 30% off at checkout at Wig Studio One. If you have any questions, please reach out to support@wigstudio1.com. And don't forget to join us on our private Facebook group called the Wig Studio One Wig and Topper Support Group. If you are a Pixie lover, there is no shortage of options for you in the Villa line. They're always coming out with brand new Pixie styles to meet your needs and interests, and they work very well as sister styles as well. So YOKO here is a short little cropped Pixie. It has a lot of texture all over, some really nice cap features as well. So let's go through some of these measurements. If you're a Pixie wearer, you know what your preferences are in terms of these measurements. So it looks like there's about a 3.5 inch fringe piece here. And these layers have been razored and texturized to the hilt. So we're getting a very light bang effect here, but that is about 3 inches. And it just barely covers up the forehead and stretches out to about the eyebrow on me. There's also a 2 to 3 inch layer on the sides and about a 3.5 inch crown. And that boils down into a 1.75 inch nape. It's ample to cover up my hairline, and it's well done here at the end of the cap so that the fiber just kind of swirls around the ear to cover up any biological hair there. But you know your nape measurement best. And I really love the fact that it stays put with movement of your neck. This cap fits me very well. It is a petite average cap according to Villa. I feel like it is more average because with a petite average circumference, I did have to cinch in the adjusters quite a bit. So I feel like this is completely average and could fit you anywhere between a petite average, and average. I have no way of measuring beyond that. So this is a super well-appointed Pixie, and one of the things I really appreciate is the fact that it has an extended lace front. Yes, it extends back into the ear tab. It has a wee little monofilament piece on the crown, and then it's open top, sides, and back. I love that for versatility's sake. So here is a look at the lace front. The knotting is very fine. It looks like they've sort of knotted every other hole or so there on the monofilament. So it's not a heavy hairline at all. You saw how easy it was for me just to lift up the hair, pull it back for a kind of an up and over kind of look. You're definitely going to want to show off this lace front. It's done beautifully. Now, you see that it has a lot of open wefts here, but there's not too much permatease. So we're not getting a big voluminous look. It's more of a shorn, sculpted look, but it does have some just to cover wefting. And it's enough just to make it really easy to set and forget the style that you choose. It's extremely lightweight at around 2 ounces. It's also a very light density. This is what Villa calls a high heat style. It's their version of the heat-friendly fiber. And they do recommend that if you are using heat styling tools on this, that you do so when it's damp or wet, and use a maximum temperature of 260 degrees. Now, each one of these fibers is a little more on the coarse side. It's not quite as fine and silky as some, but that's because it's been heavily texturized on the ends. That's also what it gives it that kind of a dry look. So if you're looking at it, and I get a lot of questions sometimes, is that a really dry, like crispy dry fiber? It's not dry. But it does feel heavily texturized, so you're going to get that coarseness that follows that. The other thing that you sacrifice for having all of this texture is body. There's really no movement or body here. It's very easily trained by the heat of your hands, and it sort of stays that way without any product. So let's cover this color real quick. Dark sand rooted. It's a light sandy brown, and then it has some natural blonde highlighting. It also has a little bit of a darker root. It's got lots of dimension. It looks like a fresh frosted color throughout. It is on the neutral end of things, so it's not too warm and it's not too cool. Ellen Villa's YOKO. There's that extended lace front. It does run halfway back through the ear tab, nicely contoured, about an inch deep there, back from where the lace starts. And then you have a rose lace covering here for the wefting. There's the little bit of a monofilament piece at the crown. A large velvet ear tab. This coverage is spectacular. Lots of fiber spliced in there. An extended felted nape with Velcro style adjusters, lots of darting and wefts. This does fit average to petite average, so I would say this would not be suitable for a large circumference.